talking about.
And we've spoken a lot about education, especially at the secondary level, and you make the point that it's important for everybody to go to secondary school. When you look at higher education in this country, what do you want changed?
Well, let me just get to a level before higher education, and that is TVET. I think that the TVET is a very important field. It is underutilized. I think that we should be channeling more scholarships to that level to create many more middle level personnel who can solve many of the practical problems, builders that we have in our society. I'm very passionate about it. And when you look at the enrollments, it's very few. And even the institutions, many people who might want to, they have to go to the district capital or the regional capital to access it. So I would put much more resources in those things. When it comes to higher education, well, on the surface, it looks like we have a proliferation of institutions, and I think that we're going to need to have some conversations in this country. You know, how many institutions do we need? You know, now it's like one region, one university. So we just created 6 new regions. So are we going to create 6 new universities? What will it cost? Do we have the money to equip them sufficiently? So there are all kinds of issues at that level, you know, just even in terms of the institutional thing. And then it's creating some really also very bigoted statements where people feel that because the university is in their region, the head of it must be in their region. They are Ghanaians. They are free to work anywhere. And it should be about who is qualified to do that, not having a son of the soil or a daughter of the soil, whatever those kinds of things mean. I think that we would really have not succeeded if the creation of such institutions breeds parochialism and bigotry and exclusionary practices instead of opening up things for people. There are the issues of quality, you know, content, all kinds of things. And for me, coming from an Institute of African Studies, and very much in terms of what is called decoloniality, the fact that we may have been independent all these years, and yet our systems and structures of thinking have not still evolved very much, so that our ideal, even when it comes to knowledge, is still about Western modes of knowing and learning. I think that those are important issues that we do need to interrogate. So there are several issues for us. There's the question of financing, all of those kinds of issues, you know. And in the recent past, there have been attempts by government to assert greater control over universities, and then you're asking yourself, is this the direction that we want to go? You know, so there are many issues and questions that we do need to talk about.